Archaeologists in the Al Quwain region of the UAE have uncovered what could be the lost city of Tuam, a historically significant settlement that reached its zenith in the 6th century CE. The discovery, located on Sinniyah Island, is potentially one of the most significant archaeological finds in the Persian Gulf region. The site is being excavated by the Al Quwain Department of Tourism and Archaeology, led by Sheikh Majid bin Saad Al Mualla, in collaboration with both local and international experts. The excavation team has revealed evidence of a large settlement with its roots in the 4th century CE, peaking in the 5th and 6th centuries. This discovery follows previous findings on the island, including a pearling village and a Christian monastery, which were believed to be a lay community for monks but are now considered part of a much larger urban settlement. The settlement features large semi-urban tenement buildings, each about 30 square meters, tightly packed around narrow alleyways. These buildings, indicating a sophisticated and densely populated city, suggest the presence of a stratified social structure and a thriving urban environment. Professor Tim Power of UAE University, who is leading the research, noted, "Our archaeological work has discovered by far the largest settlement ever found on the Gulf Coast of the Emirates, aligning perfectly with the city described in early Islamic geographical sources. It's clearly a really important place. No one has ever found it." The city, known as Tuam in ancient Arab texts, was a regional capital famed for its pearl fishing industry and trade in precious gems. It was recognized as a center of wealth and commerce, with extensive trade networks reaching Iraq, Persia, and India. Archaeologists have unearthed significant amounts of date wine jars, likely from Iraq, and fish bones, indicating a well-connected and diverse trade system. Jars inscribed with ancient Aramaic, the dominant language before Arabic, further underscore the city's sophisticated trade and cultural connections. Tuam's decline is attributed to regional tensions and the plague of Justinian, a devastating bubonic pandemic that spread across the Mediterranean in the 6th century, decimating populations and leading to the city's abandonment. Mass graves found at the site, with skeletal remains showing no signs of trauma, support historical accounts of the plague. "It's a process of elimination," said Professor Power. While we have not found irrefutable evidence such as an inscription bearing the town's name, the absence of other major settlements from this period on the coast strengthens the argument that this is Tuam. Tuam, known as Tami in Aramaic and Tuam in Arabic, which means a twins, is believed to have been named in honor of St. Thomas, who was sent to the east to spread Christianity. The city was a Christian settlement for about 200 years before the spread of Islam, as indicated by the presence of a Christian monastery dated to the late 6th or early 7th century CE. Rania Hussein Kanuma, acting director of the Department of Archaeology and Heritage, noted, "This year, excavation has continued at the southern end of the pearl fishing city, with further digging in several rooms within the houses of the pearl fishing city and the Christian monastery area to better understand the layout of the buildings and document the archaeological structures." The archaeological team plans to continue its work on Sinniyah Island, aiming to uncover more details about the city's layout, its inhabitants, and their way of life.